Hi, I'm Paul. I'm the operation coordinators here at TPM. I handle anything from the front, from sales to answering phone calls, working on the online store to installs and tire recommendations here in the back of the shop. Well, my interest in the automotive industry actually started as a little kid playing video games from Gran Turismo 1 on PlayStation 1 and just grinded those games like from Gran Turismo 2, Gran Turismo 3. From there, just got into reading car magazines and learning about different, especially the Japanese cars, like from Miatas, Supras, and anything in between. Eventually, I started to go to autocross events. I started off with the corner exit, and that's actually where I met Mike from TPM. At the time, I was going to events, driving, and meeting more people, but eventually I saw Mike again at another event, and at that time he was actually looking for help at the shop, and I wasn't working at the time, and stars aligned and just so happened to have the opportunity to come and work here. I started working here at TPM in 2022, but prior to that, I was actually in the psychiatric nursing field for over a decade. I always told myself, make my money, save up, build a car, and then go to track days on the weekends, but things just got really, really busy, working 12 hours, 5-6 days a week. Kind of takes your toll. You don't want to do anything Saturday, Sunday. Eventually, I left back in 2021, kind of was just driving autocross events and a couple track days here and there for that year before I met Mike. Mike has supported me pretty heavily in the industry and with the goals that I have set as I continue to go down the path of automotive. I originally wanted to get into this industry to become a driver, get more seat time, develop myself, develop the skills so that eventually I can go into wheel-to-wheel racing, either in an endurance setting or a sprint racing setting. As I continue to work to those goals by going to the autocrosses and doing HPDE events, as well as starting to get more into time trial events, I'm hoping to further develop my skills with TPM and eventually get into real racing.
Displaying amazing driving is Mike True, who is leading the pack and securing the win for today.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike True. I'm the founder at True Performance Motorsport. I actually started getting into cars in middle school and high school, watching best motoring videos on YouTube. That obsession turned into what TPM is today. 2007, I started going to the track, competing in time attack, and in 2011, I started Nissan Challenge. This brought me to time attack competition. In 2017, I actually won the Nissan Challenge Class 3 championship, and that gave me inspiration to go into wheel-to-wheel racing. In the last few years, I've been racing in Champ Car Endurance Series and also AER, American Endurance Racing. Our goal is to bring more drivers out to wheel-to-wheel competition, and that's where we'll be using TPM Academy to foster drivers into these series. I started in the industry in 2009, worked at a shop called Corner 3 Garage. I built their performance parts online division, worked at that until about 2015. After that, I worked with Hankook for a little bit and dealt with their racing and drifting side, everything from slicks all the way to time attack and drifting. We did a lot of the hospitality behind that, as well as tire testing. TPM's now one of the top sellers of Maxxis, XComp, Nexen, Yokohama, and Vtor. We might have started out with tires, but we're now offering wheels, suspension, and brake parts. Some of the brands we're working with would be Titan 7, Wed's Wheels, Swift Springs, SPL Parts, Brembo, CSG, and Endless. We wouldn't sell you anything we wouldn't put on our own race cars. At TPM, the difference is we care. From the mounting, to the balancing, to the shipping, your wheels are going to be protected. We're trying to bring the best of the motorsports world to all of our clientele. We've taken care of clientele from HPDE, time attack, all the way up to sprint racing, endurance racing, and even a little bit of drifting. With the future of the industry, I think we have to get more people into wheel-to-wheel racing. That's why we developed TPM Academy, to help grow the future generations of racers. We're excited to be a part of your build, your journey, and we can't wait to see what we can do together.